a new system running.
Yeah, she was the one. She was head of
Everything.
Kitchen and okay, yeah, mostly.
So I don't know. We go to the funeral.
There was a time.
You see?
Hata mimi saa zingine ni mdomo yangu. I need to put.
No. Wewe, you don't need to withhold. You are not withholding. Wewe wachilia.
So my husband's sister, elder sister, had this house help who she used to come with to my place. Msichana wa kazi ni mama wa kazi. Unakumbuka hiyo Christmas, the Christmas yenye nilikwambia huyu that's a house help. She came and then she slept, akaamka, anasema ati amechoka, anavaa sweater, akaenda huko kwa barabara to stay with the potato ladies. Like she never helped. Anytime she came to my place, she never helped in any way.
And she's the help.
And I'm like, you're the help, shouldn't you not? Because sisi kwetu, in our place, when you travel with your help helps. Wherever it is, mumeda na yeye.
That's the whole point of kwenda na yeye.
That's where you're a help. So it's not like I was asking for her to do my work. How about clean up after your people? Because your people are not doing that work.
On their own?
Yes. So now wananiachia kila kitu yao. No, this help, she was sleeping in my house, eating in my house, alafu anaenda kuketi na those potato ladies kuniongelelea.
So alikuwa kazi?
Kuniongelelea, like, you know, like, hey, you nani, you sijui nini, and doing this to stories, and doing this.
Marinating.
Yeah, so hiyo siku.
And spicy.
So hiyo siku, the Friday, was it Thursday? No, Friday. I had gone to the kitchen to get food, and then I found them together. I was like, umepatana?
The help and the
potato lady. I was like, umepatana? Basaya. And then I laughed and I walked away. I was like, endeleeni. They kept quiet. And I was like, they thought I was going to keep quiet. Yeah, so that was the incident, yeah, like Friday. I felt nilisikia mzuri sana nikisema hivyo. I felt very nice, like
you're letting it off.
Yes. Like I know you people talk, I know you people have spun stories, I know you people say all these silly things, and I'm like, no, I will not hate on you, because it's not for me.
Too low, mama wa viazi, are you kidding?
Yeah, so Saturday, funeral day. My baby became cranky in the morning. Nilichelewa was the last person to leave the house. My baby was cranky. I couldn't. She didn't want me out of her sight, and I needed to take a bath and give Kemi a bath too. Sasa amesumbuana, nataka nimwachilie. Her dad amekimbia, like, you know, he's handling things huko, and I don't have any help. Yet watu wanasaidiana huko, and I'm like, okay.
You're practically out of the picture.
Yes, and no one was. No, hata sikuwa nakumbuka ati niko in the house. I was like, you know what, it's okay. So I called my husband and I told him,
this is good service. Like, I don't know, they come for her all the way.
Oh, the school van. Yeah.
Nice. I thought that unatoka asubuhi, uko kwa junction.
No.
Nice.
No, they come for her all the way to the house. Yeah. So I had to call him back from church. I was like, please come. I can't manage. Kitana nataki kuniachilia, and I need to get ready. I need to get Kemi ready. Get late. Na saizo nimeshaamka mapema. But she woke up because I woke up. Akaanza kusumbuana from then. So I asked him to come and hold her or carry her so that I can hurry it up. So I got the baby ready, and then nikampatia mtoto. And then I got ready and I got Kemi ready. By the time tunatoka kwa nyumba, I'm like, where is he? Ashaenda. Amepatia mtu mwingine mtoto. But, you know, at that point I was like, I'm sure they didn't do anything like, like to hurt her or anything like that. I was like, I don't think they did anything. Yeah, bora too, she's not crying. So sisi tukaingia kwa gari tukaenda. Everyone was uko. kwa tent. I went and sat. Now see, when I was going to sit.
The body's at home. This is Saturday.
No. They had already. The funeral service was in the. Not the compound. It was in the next compound. I don't want to say the name of that establishment. It's the one across the road.
Okay.
They had grounds.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
the grounds
kwa
were.
gari amleka. Mnaenda wapi tena? Okay.
Sasa ilikuwa it's easier to go with the car.
Yeah.
So tukaenda. Everyone had lined up like this. I went and sat on the other side. I went and sat on the other side with my children. Nikatulia hapo. Ceremony well, it went. It was a funeral.
Yeah.
It was a funeral, so ni people being recognized, ni oh thank you, ni promises, and finish. Time to go to the burial site. Then and it rained heavy that day.
What?
It rained heavy.
During the funeral or after?
During, and we were still at the grounds. And I was there with my children without heavy sweaters because I didn't think it was going to take that long. For the first time, I was not prepared. Yeah, some of my husband's older cousins like wamama, walinibebea, because Kemi slept and I had the young one. Like I was holding both. They were both sleeping.
Whoa.
And I was like, watoto wangu, it's okay. I'm not going to ask for help. I'm not going to ask anyone for help. And then they were like, wacha tukubebe huyu alala. And I was like, okay. Because I was there, I was like, I will watch over if anything happens. Yeah, so wakambeba. After a while, mvua ikaisha, and then it was time to go to the burial sites. Tukaenda. And then those cousins, they now sasi wakaniambia, because you're needed, wacha tubaki na watoto. I was like, okay, sawa.
Needed?
Yeah, I was needed to go to the burial site.
Oh, yeah.
Immediate family. Tumeenda huko, nikawachia watoto. Like both of them, mimi nikaenda.
Asleep ama they're now awake?
No, they were both awake.
Okay.
Yeah, they were both awake. I just went and changed my daughter into a trouser, warmer shoes, a jacket, hata mimi nikavaa sweater, and then the young one too. And then ndo nikaenda. So tukiwa huko, I was standing there looking at the coffin being lowered. And that's when it hit me. I was like, I have not forgiven this man.
Oh shit.
I was like, I have not forgiven this man for everything he did and said, and like everything. So it was time to throw in when I was throwing in my bit of the sand, I was like, I forgive you. Whew. Hey, that was nilisikia kama kuna mzigo imetolewa kwa mgongo yangu kubwa. Like, I forgive you.
Unaona sasa hata attending the funeral was that important?
Yeah, it was a good thing.
Because it was going to haunt you to death. It was going to haunt you to death. That was a good thing. Like, for you. Actually, I think you went there for you. You made peace and offloaded whatever it is you needed to offload. Hey, funerals.
And I don't go to funerals.
Unasikia ndio inakuhit.
No, it was when the coffin was being lowered is when I was like, oh. Because I had viewed his body. I refused to view his body until what time? When I was throwing in when the coffin was being lowered is when it hit me that I hadn't let go of the hate. I hadn't let go of the pain that he caused. I hadn't let go. Even though wokofu and all that, I still hadn't let go. And this is someone who has already transitioned, and I'm still holding on to hate. I was like, no. I forgive you and I let it go. I'm done. I was like, I'm done. This is it, imeisha hapa.
Did you break down?
Now!
No, then.
Now, after now, everyone has thrown in, wamefunika, and then
say their last respect.
Yeah, the brother was like, let's say a prayer. So the immediate family, now the siblings and their spouses, we formed a cycle, and then my husband was praying. Alianza kuomba, and then I broke down. I was like,
this is it, ndo hiyo.
I was like, oh. No, sasa ikatoka yani yote. I was like,
okay.
Ishe. No, I didn't make any sound, of course, but machozi ilikuwa tu.
I get. Like, when I ask if you broke down, I don't mean that literally that. Wow, come on. Wali anakuanga hired kwa funerals. I mean like, like you feel it gets into you.
Yes,
like
that letting go of all that burden. Because it's a burden. Holding on to hate is a burden.
Negative energy.
Energy. Yeah, so that was it for me. Like that day it was very freeing.
You were dealing.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you were dealing with.
It was freeing.
I don't know. See, Ngoja, I want to phrase something. You're mourning like them. But then for you it's different. You're dealing with the mourning and you're also dealing with the presence of your oppressors. That's a fact. Yeah. You are dealing with Jesus. I can't. No way, I can't. Sequence, but you are dealing with supernatural. Aya, endelea. Mkaomba.
Yeah, wakaomba.
You let go, you expressed it in whatever way. Wakaomba. So funeral imeisha. Did the flowers, whatever.
Yeah, did the flowers and everything.
Next.
So after nikaenda, like I went looking for my children. I'm like, hey, sijaona watoto in a while. I need to have them eat. Juu imekuwa kitambo. We hadn't eaten lunch.
What time was this?
At around 4ish. No, but we had early lunch, but hawako wamekula vizuri because it was very early. It was before the whole function, so that was around 10. I had carried snacks, but snacks is not enough, so I wanted them to eat.
They have to eat. They have to pee.
Yeah. So they had already sorted that out when I was dressing them warmly.
Ndio nimekumbuka tu like the things you keep track of. Stereo.
Yeah. So nimeenda kutafuta watoto, napata the elder cousins or my husband, they're carrying the baby. I'm like, Kemi, yuko wapi? Ati,
What? Ukapanic?
Hey! Okay. Karibu naanza kupiga ndio hiyo ya kuwero. Like, I started running up and down. I'm like, Kemi. I was like, mtoto wangu ataibiwa leo. I have that paranoia, your kitu ya. I'm like, she will not say her name, she will not say where she's from, she will not say her mom's name. She doesn't know her mom's number. I'm like, mtoto wangu.
She can't say anything.
I'm like, kuna watu wengi hapa over 1,000 people, and I'm like, my child.
Oh my God.
I even, did I carry my baby? Then I think I carried her, and I was like, let me not lose this one too while I'm looking for the other one. So when Mizunga, I'm looking for my children, and then I get to the kitchen. What made me go to the kitchen? Nilikuja kuitwa ati my grandma is in the kitchen. In the middle of me panicking, naambiwa but timu yako wako jikoni. I didn't know my grandmother had come for the funeral.
Oh, ndio nilikuwa nashangaa grandma. Okay.
My grandma and my mom came for the funeral, and they hadn't told me.
Oh, so you knew after the whole thing is over?
Yeah, after.
Okay. They came. That's nice.
Yeah. So naambiwa ako jikoni, ndio nikaenda saa jikoni like to go and find out if she's also okay. Kufika huko napata my former wash lady holding on to Kemi. I'm like, Alikuwa wapi? Ati alikuwa anatembea tu. Ati nilisikia kwa uchungu mwingine hapo. Ati nilimwona akitembea na nikaona hauyuko nikamchukua. She knows my paranoia. She was like, ati sikuona Keitanya, ati nimezunguka nikimtafuta sikumuona. She didn't get into the sitting room. So, Keitanya was in the sitting room. So she was like, ndio huyu hapa. Nikamwambia, asante. Ashikilia tu hao hapo. So now I gave her my youngest Keitanya, and then I was like, hold them both, let me look for food. Niwalete wakuja wakule. And then I had my grandma given tea and stuff like that. And then she asked to see my husband, so I went and looked for my husband after sorting food.
Sorry, who else came from your side? Your mom, your grandma?
My sister, my brother-in-law. My grandfather would have come, but he was not well.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But other relatives too came.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so he siku ikaisha hivyo. Ama nimeharakisha tena sana.
No,
the highlight of that day ilisha, because after I found mitoto yangu, I was like, can this day end already? Nilipanic. I was like, ameibiwa leo. Ameibiwa.
Finally, ameibiwa. Kuisia.
My fear is real, ameibiwa.
So this is Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday, not the day of the funeral. Yeah, day 3.
Pumua kidogo.
Sunday. Sunday went relatively well too. Easy. We went for a walk, like my husband and I. We talked, tukarudi, had lunch, met with other relatives. Na sasa watu wameanza kuishaisha. It was not a busy day. It was Monday sasa ndio watu hawako on Monday. There were few. Now things were being sorted out, like tents, things like that. Hizo walikuwa namalizia sasa kurudisha. Yeah.
The usual to stuff here.
Yeah, so I tell my husband I need to go. Imeisha. He's like, no, wait. There's a family meeting at night.
Ngoja kidogo. Ngoja kidogo. Najua nilikuwa nimesema sitaongea. What family meeting? The one you out of the picture?
No, I was like, okay. Okay, family meeting.
Okay, poleni wasikilizaji, poleni. Carry on. Family meeting, yes.
Yeah, so he was like, there's a family meeting. In the back of my mind, I was like,
Really?
No. In the back of my mind, I knew what that family meeting was about. Me. I knew. So nikamwambia, okay, sawa.
Okay. Kidogo tu for the anxiety. Was this meeting about you?
No, they said family meeting. Tunafika hapo.
Okay.
Tunafika hapo. Imefika sapa, watu wamekula sapa. And then I was putting Keitanya to bed, nikaambiwa I wanted to put both children to bed before going for that meeting, because I was like, I don't want them to hear whatever it is that is going to go on there. But I couldn't get to put my eldest to bed because niliitwa immediately after I had put Keitanya to bed. So nikaenda with Kemi. So they were like,
hold on. You went with Kemi to this meeting?
Yeah. Not to the sitting room. Yeah. They were like, sasa tumeketi hivi wote, siblings, their father's third wife, the help who was brought in after I left, after my husband I decided he cannot handle it, so walikuwa wamemwandikia a young man who was staying with him and taking care of him. So he was there in the picture. Yeah, hivyo. So wakasema ati wanaanza from kila mtu aongea about, like from huko wakikuja hivi, like if you have something to say. And wakaanza pale, huyu akaongea akasema asante sijui nini. Next person nini. Next nini, tukafika kwa brother-in-law's wife because she was before the husband, like sitting before him. And then she was like, for me, I'd want to discuss about, I know everyone would like to talk about it, but for me, I'd like to talk about Maya. Why did you leave?
Hold on. Hold on. Wasimangaje? Pull up. Hii mimi nakwangaje? Pull up. Now, tumetoka kuzika father. Meet a family meeting. I'm going to assume this is about, your last words.
Yeah.
For father and
yeah, vitu hizo.
But for her,
no, that was the main agenda for everyone.
The main agenda
because that is
why did you leave?
Because that entire meeting, from that point, it became about me.
Hai, niko na swali. How long had it been since you left? Najua, but sasa I just want you to say, how long has it been since you left?
From November of the previous year to October of now that year.
That year.
That was because October, November, so that was 1 year.
So all this time, saizi ndio mona the opportune time to talk about why you left. Now like she cares. Anyway, carry on. Smoothly.
Yes.
I have a feeling this is about to get out.
Akasema how when they heard about me leaving, walikuwa kwa city room ya sijui of the other in-law, and they were all very shocked and very saddened at why would I abandon them.
Them? Who's them?
Father-in-law and my husband.
Abandon them?
Yeah, I abandoned them.
So they had no idea of how miserable your life was.
What do I keep